You know, before I started watching freeisbetter86, I was pretty thrifty about picking up scrap a lot, you know. But watching Cassie and her, I swear, what's his name? I can't remember it. Remember Cassie? But when she finds something as little as that, she sounds so happy and pleased with herself finding that piece of stuff. And I find stuff like that, but I never really appreciated the stuff like this ADT sign. Usually these are stuck in somebody's yards, and I seen this one laying in, it was in the garbage can. And all I seen was that, and I didn't know whether that sign was made out of aluminum or not. Turns out it's not, it's plastic. But the post that it's on is aluminum. So, you know, Cassie would be tickled pink with that. Or that. Or any of this stuff, you know, like this is laying in the road a while ago. Looks like it's off of a hot water heater. Well, it all adds up. So I'm just saying, maybe I ought to start appreciating more of the little things I find. Like Cassie does, she's excited to get that stuff. I may just make my next video about them. I am so inspired by them two young people, and I don't know how old they are, but I'm going to say, since freeisbetter86 is the name of the name of their channel, 86 is probably one of them's birth year, and I would probably say Cassie's. So that means she's about 31 or 2. 1986. Boy, that's a while back. That's the year my son passed away in an auto accident at 14. But yeah, she would be tickled pink with stuff like this, you know. And look at all these little goodies in here. I'm guarantee you she would have, she would, and that's inspiring to me. Heck, she'd probably like these gloves, but them too little for me. And wire, I'm sure she'd be inspired by this. But, you know, just saying that, they don't quite fit the mold of scrappers as I know them. To start with, he works a regular job, and near as I can tell, it's got something to do with automobiles. And I think she said something about rust proofing or something, so maybe that's what he does. But he works a job, and for a while she was the only one doing the scrapping and stuff, and he wouldn't get in front of the camera. And then I got to binge watching some of the videos, and I find out that they do things a little bit different. She was going out and getting the scrap, and she was taking it to the scrap yard and selling it. And he just wouldn't get in front of the camera. Plus, I found out some other things. I was surprised when I saw one in there about them quitting smoking. Now, I just didn't have them pegged to have ever been a smoker. But I smoked for 30 years, 32 years, I think. Was it 30? Wait a minute. I've been quit for 32 years. I smoked for 30 years. And I mean, I was puffing away. 2 packs a day of those red pack Pall Malls or Pall Malls, whatever you want to call them. Loved them things. And ever since I quit, every once in a while, I'll get the notion I want to smoke one of them, and I'll bum one from somebody, and I'll take a little puff and start to inhale. I changed my mind real quick. I ain't smoking them darn things. And besides, when I quit, they was less than 75 cents a pack. And now they're paying $5 a pack for the brand I was on when I quit. More than $5 a pack. Shoot. There ain't no way I'd pay $5 for a pack. I wouldn't pay $2 for a pack of cigarettes. But, yeah, this video is for freeisbetter86. I really love you guys. And Cassie, you are what I call huggable, and I don't mean that in no sexist way or anything like that. There's just some people you want to hug, and if I ever saw you in person, I'd want to hug. I love you. At first, I couldn't believe that you were like that, but then as time went on, you kept on with the same mannerisms and stuff, and I thought, this lady's for real. And her husband, gosh dang it, I got to remember his name. Dadgummit. I'm sorry, is it Phil? Anyway, there's that darn thing I picked up along the road yesterday. It had all these pipes, and it was something to hang clothes on or something. I don't know. But my problem is like this piece of aluminum on this ADT sign. I don't want to scrap that piece of aluminum. I want to use it. I want to make something with it. Same thing on these pipes. I don't want to scrap it. But that's the hoarder. That is the hoarder in me. And then all these I mean, these are so cool. They're not rusted, or they're clean, and hello. And look at them, they're all nice. And them plastic things has got to be good for something. But I know I got to throw them away. Yeah, that's the hoarder in me. Oh, man. Trying to get here where I can work a little bit. Here's something else, Cassie, and your husband. I'll know it tomorrow. I have neighbors, some neighbors I hadn't got. My plan is to hit every, where am I at on there? Am I in this thing? I guess I am. My plan is to hit, I'm figuring there's somewhere between 500 and 1,000 families, homes in my neighborhood. And I'm planning on hitting every one of them. I'm even going to have some kind of card made up that I take stuff that they're throwing away every day. And I'm talking about any kind of small electrical appliances, tin cans, cat food cans, This lady, she gives me all of her aluminum pieces. There's about 10 of those in there, and they're solid aluminum. They're not tin. Even the lids are aluminum. And about once a week I usually get more than this. I don't know what happened this week. But anyway, here's even one of Hormel chili no beans. That's steel. There's another. See, even the lid is but I try, if there's any food left in them, I try to get that out. And she's got 2 of these bags. I'll take this back to her when I pick up the other. And sometimes she'll bring it to me. And my next door neighbor, I got a barrel sitting over there beside the fence that separates our backyards. And he drops, as he gets cans and aluminum and stuff, anything. You know, if it's metal, I want it. If it's electric, I want it. And if it's too big for the can, let me know and I'll come get it. And that's right next door. But if I could get just half of these people giving me that stuff, they would keep me busy. And you talk about the videos, I mean, I'm pretty busy right now. Why is that not coming off there? Now it's off. Come on off with there, boy. Alright, come off in. Another pretty pipe. See, these things go together with the little locks on them. You can slide them together. I sure hate to scrap stuff that nice. But I can't be keeping everything anymore. I'm quitting hoarding. I hope. And this thing, let's see, is that standard or metric? That's standard, and that looks like it right there. Nope, that's too big. Got to be the next one. I need to put my glasses on. That don't feel, I bet that's metric. And by me being an old fart, I hope fart ain't offensive. But it's not really offensive, you know. Some people, that's a big screw. All them goes into this other bucket. All these small parts, they go into them other buckets. And you know what, maybe I better let me do it this way. But I just can't tell you guys enough how much I am so glad. I'm trying to figure out how I come up on y'all, and I think, Scrapping Pallet Man, Paul. Paul, bless his heart, but he said up front, I ain't no micro scrapper. It's not in me to do that. He said that. You have to respect that. But every time I see him go through a trash can or something and leave him aluminum can sitting there and a TV, just tears me up. I was thinking, hell, I could follow him around and take what he leaves and make a living maybe. But he said the cans, he don't want to deal with the sticky syrup on them or whatever. So I guess I can understand that, but boy, it sure bugs me no end when he does it. But I love it, man. I'm about to make a mess here. I'm gonna have to bolt these things out if I'm gonna use this cabinet. What was I doing? Oh, right here. I really like watching him and his friend Rick. I love to see Rick get down in them dumpsters and dig stuff out. Paul's a big man, and he's like me, only I'm bigger than Paul now. I was. I don't know if I still am or not. I'm losing weight. But Paul can't get into them dumpsters. He says he can get in them, but he don't know if he can get out or not. Which I can understand that, because I have got stuck in the dumpster. I could get in, but I couldn't get out. There's another, this beautiful piece of, I swear, I want to keep everything, but I can't. I can't keep it, Russell. But now, I'll guarantee you, Cassie won't leave a can laying there. No, sir, she'll grab it. But even though geezer like me, I was into scrapping heavy there for a while. But that wasn't what I'd done in my life. My life was furniture design and upholstery. And now that area I'm an expert in. I can tell you, I know all about the furniture. And not the casket, not like desks and chairs and stuff like that, but stuff like upholstered chairs, sofa beds, hide beds, reproduction stuff, you know. And that was my main thing, was reproduction. I was making furniture like Louis XV stuff and a lot of English or British type. Y'all almost British, aren't you? Do y'all consider yourself British? I'd like to know the answer to that. I don't know if you do or not. You kind of gotta sound like a British. And which is okay. I mean, you're not speaking proper English like me. Now, I'm proper. I had a couple of Brit friends out at the flea market one time. Boy, we fought the revolution 2 or 3 times around there, hiding behind stuff and taking like ping, ping. That was so funny. He said the British didn't have enough sense to get behind a tree or something, so they'd walk right into it. That's the way it appeared. Oh, come on, man. Don't do that to me. Anyhow, what was I talking about what I did for a living? I did that for 40 years. I loved the furniture business. But I could do it, and I was real smart with it, but I never could figure out how to make a lot of money with it. And I got friends that did. I got friends in Clayton, Marcus, Furniture, and that's a big company. I got friends in Drexel that's high up in the management stuff. The friends in Clayton Marcus, we worked side by side in the same upholstery manufacturing places till they started their own business, and even helped them somewhat. You know, they started building furniture in their garage. Hey, Mickey, and they went from that to a full-fledged factory, and then they went had a second factory, and before you know it, they had like 4 or 5 factories, and they was worth millions. And I might have been worth $100. Yeah, this all goes in my screw bucket. And you know what? When you fill these buckets, you fill these things up solid with nails and screws, they weigh. I had one bucket one time of nails that weighed like 30 pounds. Just that bucket full of nails. 30 pounds. And back then, back when I was scrapping so heavy, we was getting anywhere from 10 to 12 cents a pound, or $12 a hundred on scrap, and copper was close to $4 a pound. These people saying today, my price is up now. We're getting 7 cents or 8 cents a pound. Shoot. Back in the day when I was doing it, I would have thought I got robbed if that's all I was getting. These are so nice. I swear, look at that. You can't keep it, Russell Pearson. You can't do it. It's scrap. You're not going to lay it up there on that shelf, and it'll 2 years from now, it'll be right there. And of course, I'm not going to scrap very often. I'm going to wait till I got weight. I like to carry a few 100 pounds when I go. But let's see, what am I missing here? Oh, yeah. Oh, that. Now, guess what? This is a keep life. I can do something with that. I'm not scrapping that. If I do scrap it, I'll take the casters off. Yeah. Yep, keep life there. How about that? Now wait a minute, how did that... Oh, I see what's going on. There we go. There's the other one. And they got locks on them too, so... And the rest of the stuff, I guess I'll scrap it. I ain't gonna hoard it up. But that's just me. I know I'm a hoarder. I know I'm a hoarder wannabe. I hate to put that out. Yeah, I'm really impressed with you guys. I don't want you to forget it. Matter of fact, I was getting kind of bummed about things, and because I was getting to where I wasn't supposed to be driving much anymore, and I didn't have my van, and then I went and got a 3-wheel bicycle, and I thought I looked like an idiot out there pedaling around on it. One day I was bending over like this in this walker of mine, and this thing got wheels on it. I was bending over, and the thing rolled backwards, and I went frontwards, right into the dirt. Right into the dirt. Why has that got so many on there? Oh, that's coming off pretty easy. You know what though? I might. Nah, I ain't gonna keep them. That's gonna be trash. That's gonna be trash. That ain't coming off that way, boy. Anyway, something else, Cassie. I never looked at the scrappers on YouTube as a community. And then you got to talking about it. And actually, we are kind of like a community. I mean, I noticed there's kind of a clique there. If you look at some of our subscribers and your subscribers, we got a lot of the same subscribers. And probably we could help each other out. I can't help nobody much because I only got 59. No, I got 60 subscribers now. I got one yesterday. And so I've only got 60 subscribers, so me shouting out much ain't going to help nobody. I do share some of the videos and stuff. Well, that took that apart. Wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. Now, no, I still got that to go, and I don't know. Anyway, that's some scrap. I got a bunch of nuts and bolts to get off here. I wonder if that's brass. It sure looks like it. I think it is. I need my magnet out here. Yeah, I filled that thing up with all these little odds ends. There for a while, I wouldn't throw the nuts and bolts away. I'd sort them and get the ones that I like and put them in one thing. Next thing you know, I got a lot of space took up for stuff I ain't ever going to use. So you might as well scrap it. Might as well scrap it. Oh, Lordy. I need to quit for a little. I got to go call my doctor. They done me the wrong darn. Let me call them suckers up. I got my phone. Let's see. And 6, 1, 5, 3, 10. Well, what did I do wrong? I gotta get that sunlight so I can see if I'm dialing the number right. What in the world?
Please stay on the line to reactivate your system.
What in the world are they talking about?
Dial 911. For English, press 1.
Reactivate my service.
Please stay on the line to reactivate.
How in the world is that possible? I don't even pay for this. This is... Alright. What's that? That. 8, 6, 1, 1, 5, 3, 3. Send.
Your account is currently suspended. You're being transferred to our automated system for payment
Suspended?
or other account options. Please hold while we transfer your call.
How the heck can that be?
Reactivate your service. If this is an emergency, hang up and dial 911. For English, press 1. Para español, marque 2.
Oh, well. How is that possible? Have I got the right phone? Huh. That's going. I wish we still had a regular phone in the house. I'm gonna turn this off a minute, folks. Okay, I'm back. I ain't got that straight with the doctor. I don't know why my phone's quit working. She asked me, my daughter had to call them. They want to know why don't I just get a regular phone? And you know what I told them? Free is better. And that phone is free because of my age and, you know, and my financial situation. So how can it be canceled, you know? Unless the government's gone broke or something. But you're right, free is better. And so now I don't know why they're having such a hard time. I've got this problem on not my thigh. Well, I ain't gonna show them, well, no, I ain't gonna show them to you. But you know how sometimes you see somebody's legs, it's all scaly looking and red looking around the calves and down towards the ankles? Well, that's the way mine is, and that started about a year ago. It's got something to do with diabetes. And I'm having to put this, some kind of gel that you rub on there. I have to do it twice a day. And when I'm using that, it's not too bad. But I run out, and the doctors, they can't find my, they can't find the record of the prescription, and I know dang well that I got it from there. That's the only doctor I go to. So they're trying to run it down, and I went and picked up a so-called prescription for that today, and it was the wrong stuff. It was pills. And I ain't thinking that I'm going to rub pills on my leg. Oh, you know what? These are aluminum. And the chain is steel. So that goes in the aluminum bucket. This is truly micro scrapping, folks. My fingers are not as nimble as they used to be. That's a good chain, but I ain't gonna. Anyway, I wonder how they got that fastened on there with glue, you reckon? Whatever it is, it's sure on there tight. That needs to go in the aluminum bucket. I'll worry about that another day. Oh. Anyhow, no, I've become very much aware of so many places that metal cut, especially on the tin cans. Tin cans, you can't crush them like aluminum to save space, but I'm going to have to rig up something to flatten them cans with, and I'm not sure what that's going to be. But it's going to have to be something that's economical to use and quick. And beating them with a hammer ain't going to get it. But you take a 55-gallon drum full of crushed tin cans, you won't be able to pick that drum up. But that's in the plan anyway. And by the way, this is brass. It's a pendulum that goes on like a little grandfather clock. It is brass. I don't have that brass bucket out here. But no, I just wanted you guys to know I really I'm really so happy that I found you two, and I was dumbfounded at her going out there around midnight scrapping. I want to say don't do that no more, but I can't. You're not my daughter. Matter of fact, you're younger than my daughter. My daughter's 47, 48, 47. I don't know, she's born in 1970. But there you was, 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, up in that dumpster, eyeball to eyeball with it. Even the security guard looking over at you didn't even spook you off. But I ain't gonna tell you what to do, but I hope you got some plan of action if the call ever came for you to do something. Besides, every time I see a woman scrapper, she's with her husband or a boyfriend or something like that. And I don't see that many women scrapping. Most women scrappers, they ain't getting out there and doing nothing embarrassing like that. Man, I wish my daughter was like that. I asked her, would she take me scrapping one night a week? If she didn't want me doing it anymore out at night like that. Because, seemed like every time I got in trouble at night, you know, something happening, van not starting or something, and every time I got in trouble dumpster diving, it was at night. That one night though, when I never took any money with me because I was afraid of getting somebody robbing me, you know. And boy, that van didn't start that night. Pulled up to that dumpster and cut her off and got the scrap out of the dumpster, put it in the van, got in there to start the van, and nothing. It was deader than 4 o'clock. And I didn't have any money. The city buses started running at 4:30. I walked down the street to a bus stop, and I found me a bunch of pennies and a couple of nickels in my van. You know how change gets dropped around your vehicle. And I scooped up all I could find, and I went to that bus stop and waiting on that bus. And when he pulled up, I said, would you please let me ride for this? It's so cold out here. And he said, I am not allowed to do that, sir. And I said, okay. And I reached up there where you drop the money in, and I dropped that change in and went and took me a seat and got within 2 blocks of my house, and I still about froze. Wasn't that Canada weather, but it was cold. Whew. Anyway, I really appreciate you guys, and I appreciate Paul for getting me started with you guys. I hadn't really looked at y'all's subscriber list to see who all was on there. If I can look, I don't know if I can look there or not, but I know we got several of the same. I'm getting sleepy. Got Jackpot Digger on there, and I don't know if you got Chris and Holly on there. Yeah, I think you do. Scrap the Pallet Man. There's probably more on there. I have to take a look, see if I can look. Anyway, I got to go in there. This video is going to pretty much be raw. I'm not. I may add my introduction thing that I do. I want to do a good introduction, but I swear I can't figure out that editing software like you're doing, Cassie. I guess it's you doing. I can't figure it out. I bought this software, got it all loaded. Every day or two I'll go on there and look at it, and I'll throw in some videos and see what I can do with it. But I ain't nowhere even near figuring out how to do that thing. Anyway, I'm gonna quit boring you. Have a good day, evening, whatever time it is you look at this. If you look at it, you better look at it. Bye now.